Hello everybody, and well, just a quick update video to tell you how things are going on with the channel and the plans that I've got in the future. Now, I would be using the actual setup, but I'm really lazy today and I've been well, enjoying a day off, so this is what we're getting, just an old school webcam video with some exceptions. So the first thing is, it's been quite a really good couple of months. Like, I've never seen such growth in my life. I'm not suggesting that I'm doing this entirely for the subs or anything, but I've noticed since moving to this new channel that I've seen nothing but constant growth. You lose a few subs here and there as you do, but for some strange reason everything is going really well, and I can't help but wonder why that is. Why? Have I changed the approach? Is the approach working? Or does the YouTube algorithm work differently with different channels, depending on their age, depending on what their audience already was, the content they make and how much they make it? I don't know, but everything's going well on that front. Everything equally is going very well on the content front. I really enjoy doing what I'm doing with this channel. Less response videos apart from articles, which I think is much more, I don't know, I would say it's a response video that I like more, because articles, they have more information and they can tell you more things than a video can. It's, you know, the many strengths of the written word. You can say more and express more than video or film. So you have to really think about these things because they're in such great depth, and sometimes they'll have links or evidence that you need to pile over, so there's more work put into them, so it makes me work harder in order to debunk them. And, well, you know, I find it just much better than responding to some idiot, although I will obviously still respond to them when I think it's really good. And in fact, I have an idea for that, like, right now, but I'm not going to get into it just yet. That's a surprise. So that's doing really well. And also the fact that I've tried to diversify the content, and that's going down really well. Like, the meme reviews are picking up. I don't want to do them every week. I'd rather do them every now and then, because I think it works that way. So there will be a new one, I think, this week. I'd like to do them every Wednesday, because it's Wednesday, my dudes. The layman thing, I like that. I think it works well as a theme. Although they won't always be on a Wednesday. There might be something that happens in the world that's very important on a Wednesday, which means I would have to delay that video for the next day, or as my new schedule is, every 2 days apart from when I work, because I just don't see the point in making the video when I've got work to do. So there's that. That's also been much better for my life. I've got more time off from my hobby to do other hobbies, and yeah, life has been great for this channel and for me. Now, one of the plans, I'm going to do a video on feudalism. That is the history theme. That's the theme of it. A history themed video. It's really kind of a response video, but more to points raised by some alt-writers like Edgy Sphinx, telling them why feudalism isn't a good idea to bring back, and there was a reason why we did away with it and developed capitalist societies. You know, there's reasons for that. I also hopefully plan to film on location at an actual Motte and Bailey castle not far from Manchester called, well, I don't know the actual name of it, but I know it's near Altrincham somewhere, because that is an actual place listed in the actual Doomsday Book, although they spelt the name wrong. It used to be spelt with a G, but since 1066 or 1080, I think the Doomsday Book was made, I can't exactly remember, it's been spelt with a C. And they have an actual Motte and Bailey castle somewhere on the outskirts. It shouldn't take too long to get there at all. I can bring a friend over to film with me, and it'll be something different for everybody. Hopefully I can get that done. Hopefully I can find somebody who's willing to film with me and just, you know, take shots of the beautiful historical landscape and hear me drone on nerdily about all that crap. Yeah, it's going to be fun. I've also been thinking of doing retrospective video game reviews. I thought that would be something really good, like just get a trilogy or a quadrilogy or a massive big series like the classic Final Fantasy games, because I've not played the new ones, so I can't review them. I thought about new ones, but I think that would have to be once in a blue moon. So I think it would be great to do just these little projects and like just do one game or another game, or maybe do a video on the whole series. But I like to go in depth about games, so I would definitely do a video on, say, Mass Effect, then Mass Effect 2, and then Mass Effect 3. But then there's the problem. I'd have to buy Andromeda, and I don't want to buy Andromeda, so I'll probably have to pirate that game. Now, I'm kidding. I might just do the classic trilogy and leave it at that, because Andromeda technically is a completely different beast, I think, canonically. The Ancestry videos are still in the works, although the second video is probably going to take a long time because, you know, hours at work have dropped a bit, so I'm not going to have as much money in order to fund this very expensive venture that I'm undertaking. But don't worry, 23andMe will be done at some point in this year. I just don't know when. And then obviously part 3 might take about as much at the same time, if not more, because National Geographic's is a hell of a lot more expensive. But that is still on the books and it's still in the works. It's just going to take a long time. Just got to be patient. I've also been trying to update my setup. I've already pretty much bought everything I need for my lighting setup. I'm currently using one light here. I thought I'd try something different, and that seems to be looking quite well. Yeah, it is. Looks quite nice. Not quite Jeff Holiday quality, and he uses the same webcam as me, but whatever. There's not much we can do about that. And I'm also buying something that's you like this, if any of you like the technology kind of things. Well, I won't call it technology, but basically, imagine this. You know, this is a mic stand that everybody has if you're a YouTuber, unless you're iDubbbz, in which case you don't. I'm getting one for a camera, a DSLR, but they don't sell it in the UK, so I have to import it. And I was going to buy it this week, but I realised I'd rather save an extra bit of money, because it would ultimately have, with the lighting equipment and that, it would have been £70, and I'm not willing to spend £70 when I'm already going to be spending a lot this week anyway. So, you know, what's the point? It's better to save 20 odd quid. So that's my rationale behind it. Ultimately, this is all down to the living situation that I'm currently in. I'm in a much smaller room, although you can't actually see that. It is actually very small. It's the smallest room I've ever been in, and I can't help wonder it would be actually bigger if a section of the wall, which is over here, was done away with, but that would require recircuiting a few things, and it would be very expensive, and there's no point. It is what it is. It's an old 80s flat, so there's not much we can do. But all this will be sorted out in no time whatsoever, and it'll be back to normal. So there we go. Better quality videos for you guys in terms of the look and also the content. So that's one of the things I'm going to try and do. Live streams. I'm going to try and live stream a bit more. I've not had much time this month, even though I have more free time. But that's because I also have more free time to make actual videos, and I've been spending more time doing them. I mean, I probably should be streaming more, because there are loads of articles that I get that I have to throw away, because by the time I get to them, either they're not very relevant or I just lose interest in them. So I'd like to do a stream where I just go through all the things that I've not been able to make a video on and just debunk them. So there we go. I'm going to do more of them. I'm thinking again on Sundays. More on Sundays. Now, I've been thinking about adding people in, but I'm not sure if the internet can still handle it, even though I've now got a much better dongle than I did before, and it actually works, and it's very good. Very good. So, you know, I might test it out with some friends in private streams. That stream happened, I think, last week, 2 weeks ago. That was a mistake. That was meant to be a private stream. I was testing some stuff out on OBS, and I didn't get it to work anyway, and I didn't realise that YouTube had turned it public when I expressly told it not to. Yeah, I didn't mean for that, and, you know, that was a mistake on my part. But at least when you do stream now, it doesn't save it. I don't know why it does that, but whatever. YouTube's not always going to get things right. So this is on the fan funding side of things. Make a support. I'm still keeping that. You guys can find the link on my channel and in my description. It's all there if you want to go and check it out and donate, or even sign up. It's basically like Twitter, but you can donate to people. So best of both worlds of Patreon and Twitter. I'm going to bring back the Patreon, but not right now. I'm thinking 5 to 10k subs. I'll bring it back, because I don't see the point in bringing it back right now when I've only got a small audience, and I don't think it's necessarily fair on you guys. Although, if you want me to, you can try and change my mind on that, but I'm very stubborn, and I've got a plan worked out, so good luck with that. But I'm open to the possibility of doing it earlier. But 5k to 10k subs, bringing it back, seems like a I don't know, a more, I don't know, more succinct plan, a better plan. I've learned from my lessons, because when I first set that up, I think I set it up far too early. I think I set it up when I had about, I can't remember, it must have been 1 or 2k, it might have been 3. I can't remember when I even set it up, or at least changed it so that I could make money, because it used to be I would donate to other people, but then I stopped doing that because I needed to save the money, and so I had to stop doing that. Now I kind of can, but I'm still not sure if I want to, and at the moment, I don't really need a Patreon. I'm fine as it is. But, you know, that's besides the point. So anyway, these are all the things on my mind that I can think of to update you guys on. You've been fantastic. The only thing that I can say, I guess, before we go, is because of the way the monetization's happening, and also I think this is something that people should be doing anyway. Like, I should be doing it more. Everybody on YouTube should be doing this more. Just like and share and comment more on videos, so like more people can see them, because remember, not everybody can see the videos on their subscription pages. So if you happen to follow these people, or by the happen chance somebody retweets your sharing on a tweet or Facebook, they share that, they will see my video or Sargon's video or Millennial Woe's video, anybody really. More subs will see it, or people who aren't subscribed will see it. So just share the videos more, like the videos more, comment more. I think that's how the algorithm works. I don't know. That'll also help a lot of the small channels and a lot of channels that are slightly bigger but don't have the necessary requirements to be monetized. They'll be able to get monetized quicker if you want to help those people that way. That way, you don't necessarily need to turn on the pesky ad block either, because there'll be somebody who doesn't have it on anyway to contribute, and you've already done your bit. That's something that I think we could all do. Anyway, that's the update. There's a bit of advice for you guys. Another bit of advice is keep up the support and the criticism. It's all well and good. I love it. So until next time, here's to more content, and I'll see you later.